tattered sheets with mouse feet, you know there's only one way out. So take your minute hand and turn it back. There's nothing changes in the past but opinions and not the facts. And when war is all that you absorb, but you can't find what we're fighting for, you gotta bring the boys on back. Cause character is second hand when you're the master in command. You'll be free, soldier, when you die, so don't hide. Just let the time roll by. You're singing, oh my love, if tomorrow never comes, can we make the best what we have today? And oh my love, is it me you're thinking of when you wake up and the morning skies are gray? Chase my blues away.
Liberty means that I can do what I want to do as long as I'm not infringing upon the rights of another person. One thing that Ron Paul realizes is that the government is not there to restrict our liberty, it's there to enforce our liberty.
Liberty means to be doing whatever I want to do without government telling me what I can and can't do. It also means having a small government and making sure that government doesn't intrude on my personal life.
Liberty to me means that I have the freedom to do as I wish, to eat what I wish, to go where I wish, to live the way I wish, without any government interference. I have the right to get everything that I work for without government interference. Mainly, the government just leaving me alone and letting me do what I want. That's it.
What does liberty mean to me? Liberty to me is about self-determination. It's about being able to say that this is the way that I want to lead my life, no matter, if other people are okay with that or not. I want the freedom to be able to live my life the way that I best see fit.
Individual liberty and personal responsibility, right?
I think liberty is the rule of law being applied equally.
Well, liberty means the same thing it does to anybody. It means being free to make your life as best as you can.
I guess liberty is really, the definition is really the right to do what you please so long as it doesn't conflict with another individual's right to do what they please.
Happiness, whatever makes you happy. And it's our responsibility to make sure that posterity has that. Being a history teacher, I have to look those students in that future in the eye. And when I know we're spending their future hand over fist in ridiculous amounts in vast quantities, inflating the currency, we're not borrowing money from China, we're borrowing money from our children. The baby boomers spent their Social Security. Baby boomers spent the kids' future, and now they want more entitlements for the elderly. I'm telling you, the poor kids, they don't know what's going to hit them.
Government, man. Government is force, dude.
Centralized government, increasing regulation and bureaucracy.
I would say it's the threat is the mainstream media.
The biggest threat would be big government. Big government is always a threat to personal liberty, and to me, personal liberty is the most important part of liberty. And we got to realize that government has grown too much, and Ron Paul's the only one that will do anything to cut back on government, which is the #1 cause of the mess that we're in right now.
Biggest threat to liberty in my mind is our Congress. They are not protecting our Constitution that the Founding Fathers gave us, that secured our liberties, and they are not defending the Constitution. And that's the greatest threat to liberty today.
I think the biggest threat to that freedom is our government. Every day they're taking away our rights. Every day they're infringing on our personal liberties and micromanaging our lives and really telling us how we have to live.
Well, those who blame the free market are sorely mistaken, because we've never had a free market. But as far as corporations, we do have a sense of, we have a crony capitalism now where we do have monopolies that form and large companies that do, or corporations that do, have a major influence within our government, but they only got that big because they were subsidized by the government in the first place.
So you don't think Sean Hannity is going to vote or endorse Ron Paul?
I think Sean he's allowed to vote for who he wants, but be honest. If you're going to call yourself a journalist, be honest, and don't make people think that everybody wants you to make a decision. We don't want you to make a decision. We want you to give us the information objectively. If you have an opinion, you can voice that, but don't completely dismiss reality.
I would say that capitalism is what made this nation great in the first place. The only reason that we had the economic booms in our history is because of capitalism, and it's the socialist policies of the redistribution of wealth that has been detrimental to capitalism. If we let the market free, the prices won't go crazy. It will work. It is self-regulating, and the economy is not. It's organic. It's not something you can put in a lab and test.
And what would you say to people who say that, the foreign threats from around the world, the terrorists and things of that nature? What would you say to them who say that's the biggest threat to our freedom and liberty right now?
No, they are not the biggest threat to our liberty. As a matter of fact, what the government is doing today is increasing our chances of complete devastation. And I would say that that is not a worry to us, that just like Ron Paul says, we should defend America. We have the means, we have the people to do that, and we should stay out of everybody's business. We don't have the money, and we should not even have the will to go into other countries and try to involve ourselves in their affairs.
So you're taking the radical stance that we should abide by the Constitution and protect our borders with our troops, not the borders of Pakistan and Afghanistan. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely.
Well, thank you very much.
And one last thing is the America that I grew up in, it no longer exists, and I want it back. Thank you.
I think we all do.